Hello there. You all right? Listen, real quick. So this is my first book I wrote, Feeding the Soul, back in 2020. Can't believe it's been 5 years. But there's many things in this book. This is the book that I wrote about my journey to freedom, right? But there is a chapter here, chapter 19, and I wanted to share like the first page with you. Is that okay? Because I just feel like you may need this reminder. And look, and if you got this book, baby, open it up, chapter 19, and remind yourself, okay? The name of that chapter is Freedom is Knowing That You Are Enough. Okay? So let's get into it. Here's one of those hard pills, honey. All right? Everybody ain't gonna like you. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Everybody ain't gonna love or embrace you. Everybody ain't gonna love or support you. And we gotta be all right with that. Okay? How everybody feels doesn't matter, but you matter. Your feelings matter. Now, if you follow me on social media, like here we are right now, you know that I call my hair Donna. Okay? She on her little twistcation right now. And she has her own personality, as we know. But here's the thing about Donna. She might be twisted up now, but in her natural state, she sheds naturally. That's a word, okay? That word is for you. Sometimes as we grow, we will inevitably shed some folk naturally from our lives, okay? But losing them isn't going to stunt your growth. You're actually going to keep growing. See, when I comb Donna, I always find hair that she has shedded in the comb or the brush. And it's like the hair had no more purpose for my head. It was time for it to go. It would be foolish for me to try to force each strand back into my head, wouldn't it? And even if I did, it would just keep falling out. It would serve no purpose. So the same thing applies to our lives. When people shed naturally from our lives, don't try to force them back in. Okay? They've been removed for your growth. Be all right with it and continue on your path. In fact, when certain people come into your life, God will show you when they should be there and when they should not. You know the saying, people are in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. Well, honey, some of us try our best to force folks to stay in winter when they should have been gone last spring. But your spirit knows when a person has outstayed their time in your life. Things start to become uncomfortable and just, they don't feel right anymore. Then they start to show themselves. And honey, I want you to pay attention when somebody shows you who they are. As Maya Angelou said, believe them the first time. Now, if you're having a second and third thought about someone, it's probably good to not have a fourth one. I don't know who needed this reminder, but I hope that you know you are supposed to shed folks as you grow. It happens naturally, just like your hair sheds naturally, even as it grows. Okay? All right, that's it. I said, well, I know I have given that talk before on here, but today I said, let's go back to the book. Okay? This was my first book in 2020, but I still live by those words today, even more so today. Okay? All right, that's it. I love you, honey. I love you. You deserve better. Let them go. Okay? All right. Very good. Now, go on about your business and have yourself a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Very good. See y'all later.